Hi everyone, Cassius Victus here, and welcome to my thoughts on Vampire Survivors. So this game is what is referred to as a roguelike shoot 'em up role-playing video game, which is a fancy way of saying it's a bunch of different genres mashed together. And really, the best way to figure out what this game is just take a look. This is basically what the game is made of. You get a character, you get some weapons, you go through, and you kill enemies, you pick up these little gems to get experience, you level up, that's the RPG portion of it, and you get more weapons to make sure you can survive longer. And the goal is to survive 30 minutes in any given map. And when you first start playing the game, this is what it's going to look like. It's going to be a little slow, the enemies are going to come at you really slow as well. As the time goes on, the enemies get tougher, they get faster, you're going to have to survive more of them come, and it's just going to get more difficult. See, like right there, I'm already down almost 10% of my health. You can recover health though, you just have to get the item drops to do so, which come from these little candelabras. And it is important to remember that no, this is not Castlevania, despite the fact that I have a hero with a whip. I'm destroying candelabras to try and get some floor chicken, not wall chicken, again, not Castlevania. Very important. That's trademarked. But yeah, this really is the game. It doesn't look like it's that much right now, but you just wait until it actually gets to a point where it's really good. This game has no story, so you get one of these chests, bump it up, and you can get a reward. You can also skip this if you want to by just pressing the cancel button. And also, that's not holy water, that's Santa water. Santa water is very important again. Trademark. Spinach. Who wants to be like Popeye? And tractor so I can get these things a little easier. So another one of the things to pay attention to in this game is most of the weapons that you can get. So the fireballs, the whip, the Santa water, those can all be upgraded into better versions of themselves, more powerful versions. And in order to do so, you'll have to get another item to combine them with. But that's really how this thing works. And so this is, and as you can already see, this is getting more difficult. More enemies are coming. They're starting to come fast right there. They're not quite so simple to handle. And, okay. Ow, that hurts. And that's the game. Survive. Get as much as you can. And yes, you are going to die. This is not a game where you should expect to survive for a terribly long amount of time. You're just going to have to keep going, keep pushing, die, retry. And yes, this right here, this is the floor chicken. Recover health. Good. And this, when you first start the game, this is basically what it's going to look like. It's not going to be exactly like this, but it's going to be pretty close. And so now, once this part is done, actually, so this is just to give you a brief view of it. So let's go ahead and let's just end it here. So I'm going to go ahead and go options and quit. So that's how you're going to do it. If you ever want to get out of here, this is how you get out of the game. You'll go back to the main menu. You got this little nice screen here at the end once you finish it, so you can know which one was the most useful weapon of all the ones that you had. So which one does the most DPS, which one does the most damage, how long you had it, and so on and so forth. Also, one of the things you can do when you get into the game is you get these power-ups. That's what the gold is for that you find. Use those to buy all of these. As you can see, I have a lot of money, and I can buy all of them if I want to, because I've played this game enough to the point where I've unlocked everything. It's just that I wanted to give you just a show of what it was, what everything was like at full power, or at base level, I mean. So show at base level. And we would go from there, just to give you the starting point. So now, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to unlock all of these, and then I'm going to show you the next part. Okay, so the other part that you can do is you unlock additional characters when you start the game. Because when you first start, Antonio is the only one that you have. And then you start unlocking these characters you go through, and depending on what sort of challenges you complete, you unlock different characters. I don't remember exactly what it is, so that unlocks each one of them, but you can go over here to check the unlocks to find out. So once you reach level 5, you unlock this upgrade, the wings upgrade, so you can move faster around the map when you pick it up as an item. Or you can get the crown, which gives you more experience, and so on and so forth. And then you get the other things. So once you reach level 20 in the Mad Forest, you unlock the Inlaid Library, which is another level. That's the next one I'm going to show you. And so on. There's so many things to upgrade, as you can see here. So all of these things you can unlock. So yeah, just to give you an idea of everything you can do. So now I'm going to show you a different character. And we'll get to So this will be the Inlaid Library, just to give you an idea of what this is going to look like. Another thing that you unlock as you go through the game are these cards, which gives you massive bonuses depending on what you want to do. So if you want, I can get 3 revivals. If I die, I can revive 3 times, and each time I revive, I get more armor, more health, more might, duration, and area and speed. Or I can get things where these specific weapons listed here will bounce. So let's go ahead and give those a shot. And this is on the hurry mode, so everything is faster. Everything moves, it's much more frantic. I gotta keep up moving at the start or else I'm just going to die without any question. It's gonna happen. So careful. Oh no, there's so many of them. Who thinks small monsters are a good thing? Alright, so then I can start choosing the weapon. Alright, so why don't we go ahead and just skip to the portion where I show you what it looks like when all of these things that I get are upgraded and really powerful. So I came back a little earlier than I was intending to originally because I wanted to show you what the upgrade, when you upgrade a weapon, looks like. And I'll just finish off here. You don't need to go full what it's going to look like once everything is super powerful. But this is going to be an upgrade of my weapon that I currently have. And so this is the upgrade to the cross. Turns into Heaven's Sword. And you can see I have these crosses all over across my screen. They're just kind of bouncing back and forth because of the card upgrade I have. And now I got swords that are flying across the screen dealing all the damage instead of the crosses. I'm going to pick up this real quick because I know what this is. Oh, never mind. I was wrong. I thought it was going to be a card. Well, spinach is good. Gotta be like Popeye. But yeah, so this is what it looks like once you start to get powerful. Once things start to get together. And yes, I did actually end up restarting because I made a bad choice in my build, and I wanted to get a few different items than I did last time. So this is a different one from the last one, but it's mostly the same. It's very similar. So yeah, this is what the game is. It's my final thoughts really are that it's really fun, especially for the small price tag of $3 for the game. You can easily get a good 20 hours out of the game of enjoyment if you want to. When you start the game, the sessions are like 10 to 20 minutes per match, maybe, depending on how long you can survive. It can even go as low as 5 minutes if you're having some trouble surviving in the beginning. By the end of the game, if you're not going on the hurry mode, which I'm currently in the hurry mode, the sessions can last 40 to 50 minutes. So it can take a bit. Oh, this is another upgraded weapon, by the way, the Holy Wand. Magic wand, fires with no delay, so it doesn't even need to recharge, it just keeps on firing. Just keeps on firing. Yeah, once you get all of the stuff together and you're building everything, you really do feel like quite the machine of destruction, and it's amazing. Now, this game is not going to be for everyone. It's going to cause some people some headaches, it's going to cause some people some problems, so if you do have those things, I don't recommend playing it. I recommend stopping and just not giving it a go. So they actually have a warning at the beginning of the game where it's like if you are experiencing any kind of problems when you're playing this game, then it's stop. So yeah, that's a thing. But yeah, I think this is a fantastic game, especially for the price tag, and I definitely recommend giving it a shot. Unless you're looking purely for story, then don't worry about this game, because this game has no story, as far as I can tell. Maybe, probably because it's still, no, actually, I don't even know if probably. It's still in beta. It's only, this is 0.5.1. This is the build I'm on right now. So there's still a lot of, not beta, early access, my bad. Yeah, there's still a lot of development going on in this game, so there's still a whole lot to do. But yeah, that'll go ahead and that'll do it. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you would like to see me stream, I stream Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays on Twitch from 6:30 a.m. to usually 9:30 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. All right, that'll do it. All right, until I see you again, have a good one.